Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Got something kind of cool here. Got a brand new Vizio 70-inch X HDR. It's got HDR, it's 4K, XLED. I don't even know what that means, but it's got Vizio SmartCast, and I believe that's with its built-in apps and all that stuff. So I actually picked this TV up on Black Friday for $829. It was a steal. Normally it's $12.99, so $1,300. Now this isn't going to replace my LG OLED E7 that's downstairs. I'm keeping that. That's my main TV. But this is going to go in a bonus area, like a bonus loft room in the house for me and my wife. So if we have guests or something upstairs for another TV for them, they could go up there, they could play. So I've had this ever since Black Friday, but we were trying to remodel the loft area, and you guys will see the work that's done here. So anyways, I kind of want to set some things straight with the TV and give some updated information on it with its Chromecast built into it. And yeah, so anyways, let's check it out. Okay, I wanted to set a few things straight really quick before I get into unboxing the TV. One thing is the Chromecast that's built in. Now what that is you have to download the apps, whether it's Hulu or Crackle or Netflix. You have to download the app on your phone, and then via Chromecast, like, stream it to the television. And before, that was the only way you could watch Netflix and those apps. Well, not anymore. That is built inside the television via a firmware update. So if you have this TV and you bought it a while ago and the apps were not built in, take the firmware update and now it's built in. I know when I was researching this TV, I saw and before there were no apps built in. The only way to get those apps was via the phone, and to me that is the absolute stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Can you imagine you're watching a show via Netflix on your phone, you know, sending it, streaming it to this via Chromecast, and then next thing you know you get a phone call, and then now you can't watch the show anymore because you're on the phone or you want to text or look something up. That is absolutely stupid. So I think they got so many complaints that they put it in a firmware update. Also, this is just a display monitor. It does not have a TV tuner built in. This is the E series, the E70, E3. There's no tuner built in. So if you want over-the-air channels and you're thinking, oh, I'll buy this and get a over-the-air antenna, it's not gonna work. No tuner is built into this. Also, it only has one 4K HDMI. So there's 4 HDMI inputs, but only one can handle a 4K source. So whether that's your Xbox One S or Blu-ray player or PS4 Pro, whatever that is, or 4K Apple TV, it can only go into one HDMI. Now that's not a big deal. If you have a 4K receiver, you just plug the 1-inch HDMI that does 4K to the 4K receiver, then the rest of your 4K components will go into your receiver. Or you can get a 4K splitter and then plug the 4K splitter off of the one HDMI cable and then into your 4K splitter and then add other devices. Pick your poison, you'll be okay. The other HDMI inputs are just your regular 1080p. Those cannot handle 4K. So I just want to make that really, really clear about the E70 E3, and that way you know it going in. So also, if you have this TV and you bought it before and it didn't come with the specific remote that has Netflix and stuff built into it, I'll show the remote in a second. Go ahead and go on Vizio's website, fill out your serial number and all your information, and they will send you the remote for free. So anyways, I'll stop talking, we'll unbox it and get into it. Alright, so there's your input and power up top, Vudu, Netflix, Amazon, Crackle, iHeart. All these things are already built in. Like I said, there is no need to Chromecast at all. I believe once you first connect it, you have to take a software update and then everything is built in. If you already have this TV, which is the Vizio E70 E3, you just go ahead and take the update, which is the latest firmware, and the apps will be built in inside as well. And if you have the TV and your remote doesn't look like this, I believe if you go on Vizio's website, navigate your way through there, let them know, give them the serial number to your TV, let them know that your remote doesn't look like this. and they will send you a free remote. That's right, they will. They'll send you a free remote that looks like this. That way you could just one touch to any of these apps right on there, because earlier when the E70 came out, the only way to watch the apps was you had to Chromecast, and your remote didn't look like this. And you see the rest of the buttons there. So let's take this out of the box and see what it looks like. Okay, so I apologize. As you can see, it's already out of the box, already on the wall. We had these cabinets built, custom built, and then had some paneling put in. But then my wife was left out of the country, so I had no one around to help me hang the television. Normally I'd unbox it and then she and I would hang it up. But the only person here was my painter. So once the painter left from painting the paneling, then it was he and I. Then we went ahead and lifted it up and put it on the wall. So that's why it's there now. But I'll cut it on, show you. I'll even get in closer so you could go ahead and see, you know, the black piano finish around the TV and all that stuff. But it looks great. This wall is so long, the TV actually doesn't even look that big here, but it's a 70-inch and it's here. But for $849 or $829, this isn't a bad budget 70-inch, you know, for the price. It actually looks great. Now, it can't compare to my Samsung KS8000, which is a 65-inch in the master bedroom, and nowhere close to my E7 LG OLED downstairs. But for the price, it's not bad. This is a bonus area, and you know, up here, it's not bad. And if you're coming from an old 1080p TV and you've never had a 4K set, it looks good. For what it is, it looks good. But don't try to compare this to high-end televisions, because it's night and day. Your high-end ones will look better versus this, but if you've never had a 4K TV, if you're coming from a 1080p or whatever, like I said, then this will look great. So let's get in here and check it out. Okay, so here's the TV. Let me go ahead and get in a little bit closer here. And the frame on the outside is like a black piano finish. I believe that's the version firmware that the TV is on. And here's its Chromecast menu. So it has all the apps. Like I said, it's all built in. You don't need to Chromecast. The idea of Chromecasting, or, you know, broadcasting from your phone to the TV, is a really, really stupid idea. And I never would have bought this TV if that were the only way I could watch Netflix or Amazon or Hulu or Crackle. You get a phone call, you want to text, you want to Google something. Basically, you cannot use your phone while you're Chromecasting. Or if you're watching a movie and you get a phone call, like I said, then you're SOL. So I think Vizio got so many complaints, they had no choice. They had no choice but to build it in, and good thing they did with the firmware update. So yeah, black piano finish all around, 70 inches. And that right there is a IR repeater. So basically, you know, I bought it on Amazon, then I ran the IR repeater in the wall, then down there, and then on the right hand side, my receiver and all my components. And I actually use this remote, which is a Harmony 650, so I can control everything. This talks to the IR repeater. The IR repeater sends a signal to the box and then to the other infrared tentacles, if you will, inside there to my Xbox, Apple TV, and all that stuff. So I can control everything without them being seen. I don't need line of sight. But anyways, here's the TV. It's nice. Like I said, it looks good. For the price, you can't beat it. Yeah, you know, $1,300. I don't know if I'd pay $1,300, only because I know it's gonna go on sale. So if you kind of hang around, every now and then Costco will have it on sale, Best Buy will have it on sale, but like I said, I caught it on Black Friday, and yeah, not too bad. So here it is. I know, sorry, I'm uploading in only 720p, but trust me guys, it looks good. It looks good. And yeah, Netflix and all that stuff, it works in 4K. So whatever's in 4K HDR in Netflix or whatever, it will display in 4K HDR. So it's got optical out, 4 HDMI inputs. It's even got an Ethernet input, which I connected as well. The sound, it's so-so, nothing to write home about, but for the price, you really can't complain. You just can't complain. So anyways, this is just a quick video, quote unquote unboxing. Sorry guys, I couldn't take it right out of the box. The only person I had was my painter to help me get it up on the wall. And it's there. If you have any questions or anything about it, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'll answer. But this is just a 70-inch for our bonus loft area. So when kids or cousins and nephews and nieces come over, they can come up here and sit on the couch and stuff and play and use this. But it's a good TV for the price. Oh yeah, for those of you wondering, it does have Plex built in, so that's great for a lot of you guys that stream at home. But like I said, this was just a quick unboxing and to answer those questions, because I know some people have this TV or have heard this TV doesn't have the apps built in, like it originally did not, but with the firmware update it is there. I love the TV, it's nice. I don't want to play anything and then get slapped with copyright infringement, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. And yeah, that's it. Oh, before I forget, let me show how thick it is. Not too bad, not too thick. It's light, I'll tell you that. I've had other TVs that were a lot heavier, smaller, but heavier. Yeah, and there's a base that comes with it. You don't have to wall mount it, but anyways, that's how thick it is. All right, you saw it, go buy one, go. Bye. Also, before too, the other way, you had all your settings for the pictures, like color, contrast, brightness. Before this update, having the apps built in, that's how you had to control all that stuff, was on your phone. So now, as you see, it is built in there. So just bumping around the menu really quick, picture. See, there's vivid, brightness control off, backlight, you know, more, they have everything that you need all right here. Audio, the built-in speakers, they're okay. They're okay. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it's all right. Digital audio out. Switch that to bitstream. Okay, back. You can set timers, closed caption. That's your system settings. Right there is where you check for updates, system information. So pretty basic, just normal menu. But the thing about it is at least you could do these settings from the remote. Before, the way they had it is just wasn't very good. You had to do it with your phone. So that sucks. But I'm just here to show that you don't need to do that anymore. And you also have user manual down there. And that is it. So just want to show you really quick. That's it. That's a TV, and if you get it, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good for the price. Lighters.